a moment, because in a room of 400, 425 people that are in the business of motivating and engaging employees to learn new things and help your organization stay relevant and adapt and become a learning organization, here's this evolutionarily evolved piece of brain that is urging your employees to learn and try and be curious and do new things. The tricky thing is, how do you turn that part of the brain on instead of turning it off? And there seem to be 3 evidence-based ways of lighting up this part of the brain. This is when I go into organizations and try to help them. These are 3 areas that you can focus on where you don't need a big budget. The first one is this idea that we as humans seem to want to be recognized for something unique that we bring to the party. Something about us that people recognize and think is special and useful and valuable. There's really interesting evidence from the neuroscience journals that when we recognize people's unique strengths, we allow them to play to those strengths, this part of the brain lights up. They're motivated intrinsically by being recognized for something unique. The second one we're going to look at is this idea of understanding the cause and the effect, the impact of my actions, the purpose of what I do beyond getting a paycheck. What is the intrinsic motivation that we can get out of allowing people to recognize their impact in the world, see the why of their work? So that's the second one. And the third one that we're going to focus on today is prompting this natural play instinct, prompting people's curiosity by giving them a place to experiment and try new things where they can't get hurt, where it's psychologically safe enough for them to learn. At the very beginning of this talk, I made a comment that sometimes learning feels a lot like failure in the middle. There's also a saying that says your first pancake is usually not your best pancake. Do you know that phrase? It's a similar theme.